Well, last week I had to say goodbye to a family member. Cindy, the cat, she was awesome. I've never loved another animal my whole life. I've had cats and dogs and stuff, and I've never loved another animal as much as I love this cat. And she was just awesome. Like, she would stay up with me as I edit video, and she'd always be laying in the living room, and when I walked past living room to go to bed, I'd say, "Cindy, bedtime." And then by the time I was done brushing my teeth, she'd always be waiting outside the door there. So yeah, we went for a holiday at the lake, and before we left, Cindy was breathing hard, so we wanted to just give her a checkup. I thought it was just like asthma or something. Turns out it was like a lung tumor, so she was terminally ill. The timing was kind of perfect because we got to go out with the family, for some time at the lake and did some surfing and, enjoyed the water and just some good times with the family. So that kind of made it easier for us. But now I'm back home, and so we got Fox down there, and over there where the X is, that's Cindy. I got the tractor still parked over there, but I think she deserves a bit more than just a little X on the ground. So this little episode, I'm gonna build a nice little grave marker for Cindy, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So let's do that. Just getting into the old wood pile down here. Yeah, I don't have any decent 2x4s, but these are kind of gross. They're not gonna show nicely, so Cindy's better than that. So I'm gonna get this 2x6 out. It's kind of nasty. I'll probably cut it into a 2x4 and just use some 2x6 for the base. But yeah, this is it's even pretty gross. I'll pull it out into the sun, see how it looks. Yeah, so that'll do. I'll just kind of have the nice side facing out. Just got to get set up in here and yeah, get some cold drinks in me. It's cooking outside, but put some tunes on, set up a bench, get out the woodworking tools, and start making something nice for kitty cat. Yeah. So I just got to measure up Fox's grave marker, because Fox was Mrs. Slick's favorite kitty, and I don't want Cindy's to be just like way bigger, I mean, that wouldn't be really cool. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate that. 27 inches. So yeah, Cindy's definitely doesn't have to be bigger, but it definitely has to be fancier, because she was just like the cleanest, softest cat. Like, we always said that she's like soft as a chinchilla. Like, you pet her, you barely even feel her fur. She's so kept herself clean, So Cindy's grave marker's got to be definitely a little bit fancier than Fox's. Okay, so I'm going 34 inches tall, so I could just bury the base a little bit. I'll probably use a section of this just for the base, but for this, I'm gonna go 3 inches wide, because this is all just pretty nasty looking. So 3.5, well, 2x4. Maybe we'll just go with a full 4. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so now we got our two pieces that make up our basic cross shape. So there's your vertical, and then this is a horizontal. So I just took 4 inches off the end because it didn't quite look right. So this is the center mark. This is 2 inches that way, 2 inches this way. So this is, I'm gonna set the saw so that it cuts halfway through there, and then I'm gonna mark off where I want it on the vertical piece, and set the saw so it cuts halfway through the vertical piece. Also chisel it out, and then that way when we got this U-shape cut into there and the U-shape cut into the vertical, then it should just sit down into it and then be nice and flat on both sides. Yeah. Okay, so there we have it. Cut through. I just cleaned it up with my little 3-inch angle grinder, buzz bomb, die grinder, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so that's halfway through. So now I'm pretty much just going to measure from that edge to there, and then from that edge to wherever that ends up being, and that's going to tell me where to start cutting in my U on the vertical piece. Okay, so there's the cross done. I had to use some spacers in the middle there because I accidentally cut it too deep. So now it's nice and flush, but I don't like that. So I'm gonna go outside and try to find a piece that I can cut to stick on the inside so I can engrave something on there for her. And yeah, probably do the same that I did with foxes. Just cut some nice little spikes in the end, class it up a little bit. And yeah, go from there. Okay, well, I think this is looking really nice. So you can have a nameplate on here, and yeah, I think this cross itself is done, so I'm gonna blow it off and pull it outside and start giving it a few coats of stain. Okay, brush some stain on there, just some natural cherry, and I think it looks really good. Grain really pops out of the wood nicely now too. So yeah, just gotta do the nameplate in the front and make that look nice, and then screw that onto there, and then it'll be ready to bury over next to Fox out there. Okay, so Mrs. Slick just got back to me with Cindy's birthday, which was March 16th, 2010 to August 2022, a couple days ago. And yeah, so that's ready to go on, and then I'm gonna put it in its home. Looks about right there. Okay. All right. Gonna need to bring one of these with me for this. Sticks out of here. That's where she is. Down there about 4 feet, 5 feet. And there she is next to her old buddy. So, yeah. Gotta say, I feel a little bad that Cindy has such a beautiful grave marker. Fox is not quite so nice. He was an awesome cat too. But like I said, you know, Cindy was just like, she was the best pet I've ever had in my entire life. So I think she deserves a little something special from me. So yeah, there it is. If you guys, getting eaten by mosquitoes out here. If you guys ever want to know how to make a really nice grave marker for your pet, there you have it. Man, I thought that it'd be like another 4 years at least until I would have to make another one of those. But here we are, and yeah, she's down there, so it is what it is, I guess. There we have it, guys. Another thing built on Slickworks YouTube channel. Definitely not the most positive video. But it's part of life, right? Part of having pets, having family members is you lose them. Sometimes it's a lot earlier than you thought it would be. But yeah, if you guys need to make a little grave marker for your little lost family member, I hope I helped come up with some ideas for you guys. So yeah, so that's it. Shorter episode. Strange episode, doesn't really have much to do with cars, but there you have it. So I'm just gonna sit here and have my drink and stare at my cat for a little bit. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you liked it, hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that. Yeah, have a good one, guys.
right, Daddy?
She sure was, yeah.
We loved her very much.
Chevy, you want to say anything, buddy?
She was so fluffy. I don't want to take time.
Come over here, bud. No one can hear you. You're playing with leaves. Come here.
I don't want cheated island.
Me neither, buddy.